Recently, worldwide pop sensation Rihana was the subject of controversy after A$AP Rocky's mother Renee Black publicly criticized their relationship. Rather than reacting angrily or defensively, Rihana chose to handle the situation with grace and understanding. In this article, we will examine the specifics of the criticism, Rihana's response, and the important lessons we can take away from her mature approach. Critique immediately in a number of now-deleted social media posts. Rocky's mother Renee Black voiced her worries about her son's love engagement with Rihana. Black expressed concerns about Rihana's appropriateness as a spouse, pointing to her previous relationships and public persona as sources of unease. The media and fans of Ran were drawn to the criticism, which started a public discussion about the difficulties of personal relationships. I appreciate Rihana's considerate approach instead of starting a public feud and reacting defensively. In an interview, Rihana chose to respond to the criticism with consideration and empathy. She recognized Black's worries and stressed the value of honest communication and understanding between families. Rihana acknowledged that she respected Black's viewpoint as a worried mother and emphasized the necessity of communication and establishing common ground in order to successfully manage relationships. Even in the face of criticism, her response showed emotional maturity and a desire for reconciliation. Learn from Han's response, which is a great example of empathy and effective communication. Rather than dismissing or criticizing her critic right away, Hana chose to understand the underlying issues and have a respectful conversation by validating and acknowledging Black's point of view. This showed how important empathy is in resolving conflicts. In addition, she emphasized in her response the value of candid and open communication and the necessity of finding common ground and addressing issues in family ties. Managing relationships in the public eye. Public opinion and close scrutiny are commonplace in celebrity relationships. A$AP and Rihana Rocky's well-known romance is not an anomaly. The event surrounding Black's critique highlights the difficulties people encounter in preserving private connections when they are subject to public scrutiny. Rihana's response serves as a reminder that managing these kinds of relationships calls for tolerance, empathy, and the capacity to put aside criticism from others. Rihana has been a trailblazer in altering cultural norms and breaking obstacles throughout her career, busting stereotypes and breaking barriers. In the framework of her interpersonal interactions, her success as an artist, fashion icon, and businesswoman has disproved prejudices and opened the path for future generations. Rihana's composed and forgiving reply to criticism highlights her dedication to encouraging empathy, growth, and communication not just for herself, but also for others who admire her capacity for emotional intelligence. Ran provides an excellent example of emotional maturity by demonstrating the value of emotional intelligence in handling challenging circumstances. Her calm attitude highlights the ability to choose empathy and understanding above defensiveness or confrontation. Her ability to take criticism in stride not only demonstrates her own development, but also her maturity in selecting comprehension and empathy above a combative stance. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates.